It's time once again for a sponsored segment on First at 4 we call Medical Monday. On most Mondays, I talk to one of our sponsors from the medical community about the services that they provide. My guests today are Dr. John Cormier and Dr. Julie Hart from Aptor Rehab Services, and we'll be chatting with them about cancer rehabilitation. Guys, thanks so much for being with us today.
Thanks for having us here.
And Dr. Hart, it's nice to meet you. I understand you're a new addition to Aptor.
Yes, I've been there less than a month.
Less than a month. And you're bringing with you a whole new program that Dr. Cormier and the others will be incorporating and offering to people. Tell us about it.
I'm going to be starting, I just went through a certification. It's the STAR Clinician certification, and it stands for Survivorship Training and Rehab. And I'm going to start treating cancer patients. There are so many, 11 million survivors of cancer, and they don't have rehab programs. So that's what I'm going to start.
Now, what kind of things do you guys treat in cancer survivors? What sort of rehab options do they have? Because honestly, this is the first time I've ever heard of it.
Right. One of the biggest complaints with cancer patients is fatigue. So we work on deconditioning and getting them back to their prior level of function. A lot of women that have had breast cancer have problems with their shoulder and range of motion of their shoulder, so we'll be treating that as well. Just really anything to get them back to their prior level before hearing the diagnosis of cancer.
Now, and I expect too, a lot of people have lingering symptoms left over from chemotherapy and radiation too. Are you guys able to help with that?
Yes, sir. A lot with pain and fatigue are two of the biggest things they have from radiation and chemo and the other types of treatment.
Now, Dr. Cormier, we were speaking during the break, and you indicated to me that this is going to be very unique. Is this the only one in the state, or talk to me about that?
Yeah, so when Dr. Hart came and we were talking about her coming on board with this, it was something that she really had on her heart. She realized that this is a patient population that really their needs weren't being met. It was underserved. And so she wanted to know, would that be something we'd be interested in investing in and developing a program? And we said, yes, most definitely. So she was already in the process of pursuing this certification, and she just completed it over the weekend, something she'd been working on a good little while on. And so she's actually the state's only STAR certified clinician. She's the only one in the whole state that actually has this specialized training and certification in cancer rehabilitation.
Wow, there you go. So it is very unique right here to West Alabama.
Yes.
This is where it will be happening at. Guys, tell me a little bit about insurance. Is this sort of treatment covered? A lot of people, they get very leery about going in for rehabilitation programs because insurance companies are notorious for, you know, if you're going to die, we'll pay for it, but anything else, forget about it. How does that work with you?
It is reimbursable. It's just like going to physical therapy for anything else. If you have a problem with your shoulder, it's reimbursable.
Gotcha. So as long as it's classified as physical therapy and it's recommended by the doctor, then it's good to go. You can get it covered.
That's right. It's physical therapy is a standard benefit for most insurance policies, and regardless of whether you had knee surgery or back problems, or in this case, the lingering effects of getting over treatment from cancer. So it is a covered benefit under insurance plans.
All right, super. Guys, thank you so much for being with us today.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If our sponsors sparked your interest, you can find out more about them online at aptorrehabservices.com or by calling 205-345-4441.